welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
On today's episode, we're taking a look at another cinema sins. This time for what many consider to be an anime classic.
Yes.
This is Everything Wrong With Cinderella. Now,
What's wrong with Cinderella?
I don't know. They're gonna tell us. So, anyways, this is one of the many animated films we grew up with as kids. Aside from Aladdin, the Aladdin sequels, the Aladdin animated series, Gargoyles, the Black Cauldron, which we still actually have in storage.
Mm-hmm.
First PG animated film from Disney. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like one of, who hasn't seen this? Because it's one of Disney's like much earlier films, pretty much animated films they started doing, and it still lives in infamy, pretty much. You know.
I know it now for the actual, based off the actual tale, Aesop's fable tale, or the actual tale of how they
how much they dumbed it down.
Oh, not dumbed it down, toned it down.
Yeah, that's why I said dumbed it down.
So, anyways, what do you remember most about this film? Hello?
Glass slipper.
You know what I mean.
Pumpkin.
I'm getting nowhere with him. I'm absolutely nowhere with him.
What about you?
I was gonna say something more like this animation style. The fact
it was the fact pretty much of how they did it back in the day, pretty much.
The fact that a bunch of talking rats helped save the day, you know?
Talking animals and stuff like that, per se. But let's just dive right into this. There's really not much to say about it, because like I said, it's a classic. So let's see how they're going to break all of this down on a classic. So here we go for Everything Wrong with Cinderella. So here we go.
RKO Pictures. There are actually several things wrong with that, but mainly radio pictures. Books. Reading.
Once upon a time.
Narration of reading. This is the calmest happy dog I've ever seen. Are we sure he's not dead? Also, Evil Stepmother is so evil it makes you wonder which dude was able to get it up for her to produce.
The stepmother's true nature was revealed.
You mean evilly stroking a cat with a perpetual scowl on her face didn't tip that off? Ever? Bird butlers? Alarm clock birds. These birds are dicks.
Was kind of a dream. Can't tell. 'Cause if you tell a wish, it won't come true.
Are dreams wishes?
A dream is a wish.
Damn it, there's a song for this. Oh, there's a mouse, and he's stoned. Does she not regularly get bird and mouse droppings on her sheets and bedding?
Oh, that clock. I hear you. Come on, get up, you say.
Yeah, let's blame the clock when it was a couple of birds that woke you up. Sure is lucky that these are the nice kind of mice, or else this might be considered an infestation. Other than her singing, which is fair, are these animals compensated in any way for doing so much of the work for her morning routine? Disappointing fun fact. Look, fun for the whole family aside, Cinderella appears to have zero side boob in this shot. You might think I have a need to see cartoon nudity. I don't. I saw heavy metal, and it's like jacking off to crayons. Anyways, if you have a scene like this, you should a solid black line. Mouse undergarments. Well, that makes 167 then.
Never thought about it. Well, she'll need a dress and...
Mouse plays the pronoun game with Cinderella. Cinderella assumes she for some reason because this game is awesome. Green-cloaked mouse flashes Cinderella to emphasize the mouse is a he, which I don't know how that communicates gender, but I guess that's how it was done in 1950.
Octavius. But for short, we'll call you Gus.
How is Gus short for Octavius? We were told the house had fallen into disrepair after Cinderella's dad died, but it looks pretty damn good for disrepair.
Lucifer, come here.
They named the cat Lucifer? That's not a nickname either. They actually named the cat Lucifer? Also, cats aren't known to come when called by name, or even understand their own names. Like, if your cat is named
Cat's
Kitty,
not real.
also call Kitty, Titty, or and have the same odds of that cat coming to you. Anyway, I digress.
So if you don't want to lose a nice warm bed, you better get rid of those dreams.
But a dream is a wish that your heart makes, Cinderella. Most cats are lactose intolerant, so even if you're serving an evil cat, this is not a good idea. These mice only know one way out of the castle, apparently. The story of Cinderella becomes a Tom and Jerry cartoon. There is no reason to get this close to a cat you're trying to distract and lure away from the doorway. None at all. Cinderella is feeding 3 different species the same kind of food. Strike that, 4 species. Cheese overdose. Stupidest mouse in history somehow fails to grab a single piece of food despite having started out next to a fucking pile of that shit. Then Cinderella overfeeds Gus 4 times his body weight like she's the killer in 7. What a dumbass. damn, this big-ass evil cat gets knocked out by things normal cats would either avoid or get hit by and run into 5 different rooms before stopping. That's not possible. What the hell kind of breakfast is this? Hot water, a teacup, no sugar or cream or lemon or anything at all to put in the tea. Hell, I don't even actually see any tea bags. And then we have, what, chicken broth? Foreshadowing. It's hard to believe an hour and 14-minute movie had so little story that it needed.
They realize that foreshadowing.
This is not where the hole was before. If you want to say it's so dark I can't see the stepmother, fine. Just don't tell me it lights up like magic out of nowhere. What? Stepmother must keep that cream by her bed because it wasn't on the tray Cinderella was carrying, which means it's spoiled and gross.
If all the eligible maidens in my kingdom just happened to be there, why, bound to show interest in one of them, isn't it?
Well, unless he's gay.
I should arrange the ball for
Tonight.
tonight.
How long have you known your son is coming home? You're just now thinking of arranging a ball on the day he's coming back? Cinderella leaves a pile of dirt in the dustpan just lying around so that evil cats can perform mischief. The animation sequence in this is awesome, and the song is pretty, but damn, it has 4 words in the entire song, repeated over and over.
From the king. What's it say, Cinderella?
Mice openly walk around in the main part of the house, knowing full well there are 4 living things who hate them here and could discover them every time.
My Dion, it's your highness. Would you mind holding my broom?
Step bitches.
Step bitches.
Well, count us in.
Leave the sewing to the women.
She said it, I didn't.
She's
Why wouldn't he sing dead? You should talk. These bees.
Stepsister Ex Machina. This movie should just be called Mice. They're able to get all these beads using this tiny sack and Gus's tail. I counted them. There's more than 40 here. I'm calling bullshit on cartoon logic. Over 1.5 minutes of bird-mouse dressmaking. I would have removed all the sins from this movie, plus any remaining ones left in the feature, if the needle had stabbed this mouse in the head. Apparently, even in whatever castle era this is, dudes' anacondas didn't want none unless they had
They went on.
run for her life when a sudden person appears.
You must be your fairy godmother?
Huh, fairy godmothers must be pretty damn common. I guess Hogwarts is right around the corner. It also explains why a Gryffindor ended up in the Slytherin house.
Oh.
At some point, Cinderella has to wonder why the fairy godmother waited until some ball to show up and offer help, after like a lifetime of torture and abuse. This nonsensical alliteration works to turn pumpkins into carriages, mice into horses, and horses into people. I don't know how the words know how to change what into what, but it sure is catchy. Also, fairy godmother creates a world where if Cinderella fell in love with her coachman, she'd technically be falling in love with a horse. No judgments, I'm just saying that's the world we're living in right now. Magical Project Runway.
Glass slippers.
Doesn't sound dangerous at all.
That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Yeah.
But why? Why not 1 a.m. or 3:33 a.m.? Or never. Arbitrary magical obstacle is arbitrary. The way this carriage is moving, Cinderella would sustain brain injuries. Her dress would be torn and her hair would be a freaking mess.
Magic?
She looks hideous. She doesn't even have blonde hair. Yeah, hot women are f***ing boring. What a dick this dude is. I can't decide if this guy has too many guards or too many stairs.
Suddenly he stops. He looks up.
The day I accept narration from an asshole wearing a monocle, that's the day I give up cinema. He can tell that Cinderella is awesome from this distance because in all the kingdom, she's the only blonde. At least she's the only blonde with those kind of birthing hips. Oh, by the way, my name is Cinderella. I know it's awkward when you just start dancing and don't even introduce yourself or speak. Perfect people rarely need to do that. After 2 minutes. Well, I don't know where the f*** we are now, but maybe Elrond will show us the way out of here by morning.
Oh my goodness.
Clock block.
I don't even know your name.
But you're in love, that's for sure. That's the
Cinderella! That's all she had to fucking say.
No. It was midnight 75 seconds ago. That's in movie time, too. If it's still midnight, then why is my mogwai turning into a gremlin so easily? I knew I shouldn't trust town clocks when it came to late-night feedings. So why did everything turn back to normal, but the slipper she lost remains its beautiful glass self? It makes me wonder if she had bibbidi-bobbidi-booed the prince, would all the clothes on the ground have stayed bibbidi-bobbidi-booed? Nope, that's not what it looked like when she changed back. Take that, hard-working animators.
Thank you so much for everything.
Thanks for showing up after 17 years of my life, at least 10 of them under the
Oh, my stepmother.
3 hours of magic that you could easily have adjusted to 2 or 3 a.m. because you're magic. This king that sets the Duke scene is just plain stupid and doesn't belong in this movie. There, I said it.
But sire, this slipper may fit any number of girls.
And should. And it's crazy it doesn't. By the way, the other way you could figure out who the slipper belongs to is to find the one blonde girl in the entire kingdom.
I would say it was enchanted just to fit on her
Princess
foot.
Bride?
Yeah.
That movie. Oh, wait.
The bride. Oh wait.
Cinderella is now under such a spell, she gives clues to her stepmother that she was the prince's dance partner from last night. Although, let's be honest, she could have already known due to, I don't know, her appearance. Many famous people have stayed in this castle in olden times, including Abraham Lincoln. His stepmother, in ridiculously lucky fashion, aimlessly props herself in perfect mice-stealing keys position. What? Mice have X-ray vision now?
Such maiden shall be acclaimed.
Proclamation about a f***ing shoe fitting is so long it allows the mice to do this. Stepmother doesn't notice a giant mouse in this saucer. Teardrop defies the laws of gravity. If you cut all the mouse footage out of this movie, you'd literally be left with a 14-minute short film. Look, don't put a situation in a movie that is this impossible with the time given, and then tell me Cinderella gets out of her damn room before the Duke leaves. Then the mice climb all this way in the time it takes for the lone remaining...
That's true. I admit that.
Forks and scissors all over their home to go attack the cat with. No wonder this dude has been at this all night. He spends 10 minutes with each girl trying to jam on a shoe that obviously doesn't fit. Fitting end for the cat. If he shows up alive at any point, we'll know he was buried in the pet cemetery.
I've heard a cat dies.
Oh, this is terrible.
I know! Terrible how they can only settle this with a shoe fitting and not any other aspects of her features. Terrible how she never once said her name, so that this was the only way they could find her.
Thank you!
See, I have the other slipper.
Now, there's no way to verify that this slipper is the same size as the one that broke, but I guess these are the only glass slippers ever made, because they would be uncomfortable as shit in real life.
Not wrong about that.
Yay, we're married! What's your name again?
Why have a ballroom with no balls?
Ever since CinemaSins began, the most productive thing was CinemaSins. And now it's a reality.
So I would
Click the link in the
assume
description below
it was
to
just
check it
an
out.
easy.
And
It's just
now,
Cinderella was an easy target.
I want to ride the ponies.
That was from Enchanted.
Parker.
Oh.
The tapestries and the draperies.
This is a castle, isn't it? There are tapestries.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Ratatouille.
Really got that?
I
Yeah.
knew that right away.
The carriage is here.
The champ is here! The champ is...
Believe it or not. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
Did you see that?
Yes, the frog is certainly taking a beating on this show.
It's hard to feel sorry for him. We take a beating every show.
Tale as old as time.
There is still a chance that one of you can get him.
Huh? One of us? We accept a one of us. We accept a one of us.
Super gobble, super gobble.
Mirror, mirror. On the wall.
Snowy Huntsman.
Fairest of them all.
Yeah, in the long run, it's really an easy target because it's so outdated.
It is.
Like, yeah, cool, that's great. What's your name again?
Yeah.
My favorite one was like, who in the hell slept with her to get 2 daughters? Who in the hell tapped that? That was my favorite line. That was my favorite fucking line. And then the good point about them going up the stairs with the key, it's like, let's be honest, they're not that fucking fast.
No, they're not.
What did you like?
No. I no. Everything you just said is pretty much is exactly what I was thinking.
I love the fucking Sir Mix-a-Lot parts too. Baby got bass. That is just hilarious. Everything about it's true. Now for the glass slipper thing, I figured that it was enchanted to only fit on her shoe, on her foot.
It makes sense pretty much for that
Yeah.
part, but of course they didn't.
But he
put
makes
that
it a
out.
point. He's like, why does it have to be 12 a.m.? Why can't it be 2 a.m.? Why can't it
It'd
be
be 3:33 a.m.
And why did it take you 10 fucking years to show up?
It's like why'd you wait all these 17 years to finally decide to make an appearance for me?
Yeah, I agree. It's like I said though, Cinderella is just an easy target. That's really all it is. It's a heavily outdated Disney animated film that deserves to be sinned.
Exactly.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Cinema Sins, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys loved about the Cinema Sins. Did you think that they should have brought up more stuff that they left out, or you think they nailed like a lot of the parts that we're expecting? Let us know in the comments below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Cinderella-filled episode of SRB.
See ya
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out your previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.